Welcome to Friday morning medical Qigong class. My name is Mary Frances, and I'm one of the Jingwali medical Qigong students. First off, for recording purposes, if you could make sure that your mute is activated and that your video feed, so not from me to you, but from you to me, is deactivated just for the class. And then afterwards, when we have a chance to have questions and answers, then I always love to see everybody. And this, once again, is just for recording issues. And then second, if there are any questions, please feel free to ask at the end of today's class. I like questions, they help me think, and I always end up learning a lot as well. The next little thing is, if you are new to these exercises, please don't feel like you need to learn all of them all at once. Soon the exercises, the more often that you practice them, they become like your favorite t-shirt or snuggly sweater, where they become your happy place. And then anything else? I think that's about it. So we're going to start out with our warm-ups. I'm going to try to mirror you. We're going to be opening up to the left. The feet are about hip width, shoulder width apart. We're going to settle into the space. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. That's strengthening the connection between the front of the body and the back of the body, the Ren channel and the Du channel. Allowing the feet to connect with the earth, melting into the earth a little bit. Softening the knees, relaxing the low back, letting that tailbone drop to create some space in the lumbar spine. Relaxing the shoulders. Allowing the very top of the head to reach up into the sky, creating some length in the cervical spine. Start tapping 3 to 4 finger rests beneath the belly button in the lower dantian. Allowing the mind's eye, the mind intent to connect with the area with which we're tapping. And coming on up the midline of the body. We're opening the channels, relaxing the tissues, generating greater chi and blood flow. Underneath the clavicle, underneath the arm. Down the side of the rib cage, circling back on over to the midline. And down the lateral aspect of the arm, the outside of the arm, the yang side of the arm. The palm. Traveling now up the inner aspect of the arm, the inside of the arm, the very top of the shoulder. Maybe allowing the tapping to be a little more firm here. Before wiping out anything you don't need or want, letting it go back into the earth. Switching sides. Now opening up the channels in the lower half of the body, we're widening the stance by stepping out to the left. I'm going to scoot over so that I'm more in frame, and then tapping the inner thigh and then up at the hip. Relaxing the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. Allowing the momentum to be the main aspect of the tapping. And then continuing on. From the hips, we're traveling down the medial aspect of the legs. Once again, the inside of the legs towards just above the ankle, or wherever it's comfortable for you. Before then working our way to the lateral aspect of the legs, the down side. And on up. Once you get the hips and glutes, sliding that left foot closer to the right, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. And then maybe backing off the strength of the tapping as we start to wake up that kidney energy. Placing the palms of the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Bringing some warmth to the tissues here. Resting the palms at the low back. And then closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to travel and flow to wherever it's needed. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the kidneys, allowing them to fill up. Exhaling, allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to travel and flow to wherever it is needed. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. So today we're working on the Golden 8 series. I'm going to be going at a moderate slow pace today. You go at whatever pace works best for you, meaning we're working with our breath. So if you want to take a little longer, you may. If you want to shorten the time frame, you also may. It's whatever works best for your breath today. And that might change from day to day. All right, so we're working first with the lung and large intestine. Reach for happiness. Opening. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Okay, now working with your own breath, allowing the movements to be an expression of the breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. Next exercise is the heart, small intestine exercise, which is the archer exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Working at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the exercise. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. You ready to close? Closing. And our Sanjiao pericardium or pericardium Sanjiao exercise. Turn and look back. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Bend for health, our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling back to the start. Going at your own pace now. Allowing the exercise to become your own. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our energy punch exercise. I'm going to be going at a more moderate pace now. Energy punch is for the Ren channel. Inhaling, exhaling, in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. And our energy jump for the Do channel in 2 parts. Inhaling and exhaling. Part 2, we're inhaling as the arms come up, exhaling as they come down. Closing. Simple closing today, keeping the feet together, bringing the palms together, transferring some of that wonderful chi that you've been cultivating to the palms. And then placing the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling, using the mind's eye, the mind intent to gather all that wonderful chi you've been cultivating over the past half hour into the lower dantian. Exhaling, allowing that chi to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the chi to gather, settle, and store within the lower dantian so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so very, very much, everyone, for getting up on this morning to come practice with us. I'm going to switch the studio, the set, over for our fall exercises. And you are more than welcome to stay for that. This is a great time to have a little sip of something. I did not have a chance. I was running late, so I did not set up my little sipping water lemon concoction. But now is a good time to do it. Okay, so for our fall exercises, you want to be sitting in a cross-legged position if that works with your anatomy. It can be hard on the knees and the low back, so please modify as best as works for you. I like a little bit of elevation. That helps take some of the pressure off of my knees. And I sit sort of cross-legged. You're also welcome to sit in half lotus or full lotus if you prefer. Okay, so for our fall seasonal exercise, set 3, we're on our third set. We take our thumbs on the insides, wrapping our fingers lightly around, resting the backs of the hands on the thighs, elongating the spine, relaxing into the space. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. And closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. And gently opening the eyes. Bringing the hands to the thighs. The fingertips are pointing in. We're going to inhale as we activate the arms and the upper musculature, coming forward a little bit. And then exhaling, turning our torso to the left, leaning further forward, still keeping that activation in the upper musculature. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back to the center. And taking a moment to regroup. Once again, placing the hands down upon the thighs. Inhaling, activating the arms and the upper musculature. Exhaling, now turning the torso to the right, coming down. And then staying in this position as we inhale. Exhale. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back to the center. Okay, now you get to go at your own pace. So using your breath and your breath rate, you're going to be going from side to side, 2 times on each side. If you like, you can take a little break in between, or you can go straight from one side to the next. I'll be resting for a bit after my sets to give us time to all catch up. And I'm going to be going at a moderate pace. Okay. Okay. So when you're ready, we're going to be doing closing exercises now, or the seasonal exercises. We're placing one hand on top of the other. And traditionally, men place their left hand closest to the lower dantian, so that's on top. Women traditionally place their right hand on top, so it's closest to the lower dantian. I'm not mirroring you here. The thumbs are touching. And we're going to start out the whole process is we're going to be doing the teeth pressing. That's going to be 36 times. Typically, traditionally, if you're male, 4 times. Typically, traditionally, if you're female. Then we're going to do the tongue swirling. That's 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise between teeth and the lips. Then all that saliva, which is a precious, precious body fluid in Chinese medicine, we're gonna swish it around between our teeth. Everyone does that 36 times, and then we're gonna swallow that saliva in thirds each time allowing the third to come down to the lower dantian, settle and store it before then going for our next third. All right, here we go. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Gathering the chi that you've been cultivating into the lower dantian. Allowing it to settle and store. So it is there for you for the rest of your day. Thank you all so very much.